Hi everyone, it's Sambo here. How's your week going? Hope it's going well. You know what time it is, folks. It's getting closer to the weekend, and that means we're getting closer to a league alert run. Now this weekend is going to be especially different because, as you probably know, we're playing now under update 9. That's right, patch number 9 has dropped, and a couple of things of importance have come in since the patch. If we have a look here, go into the on duty menu and we go into raids. Here we are. You'll notice at the top here we've got a couple of new tabs. Now we've got the normal, of course, that's always been there, and you can see that these normal 8-player raids take a combat rating of 43. Poor old Blazepurple here is only level 30 in terms of her combat rating, but you might notice this patch, update 9, has introduced novice raiding. Now I was a little bit excited because I thought, hey, maybe we can actually have a league novice raid. We can do 8 players, and let's give it a crack. Unfortunately, you'll see as I go in here, look at this, it still requires it's a lower combat rating, but it still requires a combat rating of 40, for example, for Karndak, or for the Batcave, or indeed for the Fortress of Solitude. You can see it actually requires level 50 in terms of combat rating, so unfortunately for me, that means we can't run it. Now I'm not sure if any of you guys do have a combat rating of 40, so if you're going to be able to run one yourselves, then please do make sure you take some screenshots, but it looks like we're going to have to wait just a little bit longer for the novice raids to become available. But hey, at least they are there. Once again, you can see here, normal is 43 and 53, whereas novice is 40 and 50, so at least they've reduced them. Now the other thing that's been introduced in the update 9, if we go into the alerts, it doesn't actually show you here, but what they've done is they've released a patch called role optional alerts. Now what that means is if, for example, you have in your team, let's say like heals and a controller and DPS, but you don't have a tank, and you go on into Bloodhaven, for example, what it means is the game will actually allow everybody to take less damage. And of course, the same applies to every other role that doesn't make it. So if you don't have a healer, then everyone will get a bit of a healing boost periodically within the game. If you don't have a controller, then everyone in the team will receive power at periodic points within the game, within that alert. That's how it works. So it's very cool. So you don't have to worry anymore if you rock up into an alert and you don't have one of every single role necessary. So very, very cool options that have become available now in this update 9. Now, as always, we're going to run a random number lottery to see who comes along on whatever event we do run. Don't forget also, I'll be giving away a full Steam game, and that's completely separate to the event, so make sure that you come along, make sure you're there, make sure you're present here in the Watchtower, and of course we'll be doing that by random number as well, and one of you guys will walk away with a full Steam game. And as always, it'll be a surprise as to what that is. I'll announce it on the day. Now we may run an alert. It depends who comes into the group, and again we've got this new role optional thing that will come into play, but folks, maybe we can mix it up this week. Maybe. Can you see what I'm hovering over there? That's right, Arena PVP. If we go in here and have a look at these, you can see we've got 8v8s, and of course Australia, hello! Australia's 8v8. We've got the Moon, which is 5v5, Star Labs 4v4, we've got Fortress of Solitude, which is 8 versus 8, we've got the Batcave, and we've got the Watchtower Containment Facility. Now, I'm thinking, why not? Why don't we do some PvP? We've had a number of people ask if we can do it, and let's say we do, for example, Australia, and let's face it, hey, that would be a good one to start with, seeing as that's where I'm from. That means I could grab 7 more of you guys, and we could do a PvP arena, and of course, we'd have time, in the amount of time that I allot to these episodes, we could actually do a number of them. We could do Australia, we could do Fortress of Solitude, and perhaps some Moonbase or Star Labs or something like that. What does that mean? That means that we could cycle through some players and we could get a lot of people coming along. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens on the day, folks. Maybe we'll only have enough players to be able to do a normal alert, or we'll see what the popular vote is. Maybe we can do some arena PvP. Why don't you let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are, and we'll go from there. Either way, what you do need to do is take note of the time, and that's in the description below this video. Make sure you are in the server at that time, and I'll show you exactly where we need to be. Now, everyone always says, where are you, Sambo? Where are you? You know where I am. That is the Justice League Hall right there, just down below here on the walkway in the central hub. I always park myself here at the end of this little strip here. Over there behind that pillar is the phase shifter, and of course where I am is right here. So this is where I'll be. This is where I want you guys. Always try and gang up for a group photo so we can post it on our official Facebook page and on Twitter. And of course this time we want you to be around so that you can win a prize, that being the full Steam game. And of course you may, if we choose it, be one of the lucky ones that cycles through into an arena, an 8v8, 5v5, who knows. Alright folks, there you go. All the info is down below. So be here or be square. Certainly looking forward to seeing you. We'll see you then, and bye-bye.